Chris Grant I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it.
Should I tell your wife? She might care.
She might care, but this is a different kind of love, a special love between a person and digital interactive entertainment.
Tell me more.
Would you like to know more? That was a Starship Troopers reference, I think, which is appropriate because we're looking at Helldivers. Helldivers is basically Starship Troopers meets Magicka, the Magicka games, which, again, is appropriate because this game is by Arrowhead Game Studios, the developers of Magicka.
Right, Magicka guys.
And I'm not sure how familiar with Magicka you are. Well, we already lost somebody there, so that's not ideal. But this game sort of hits a lot of the same beats in that it is a 4-person cooperative game, but also you're going to kill each other, like, constantly. Like, basically nonstop, you're going to kill each other. If you pay attention, like here, I'm actually about to just murk 2 of my own teammates. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to shoot bugs, but I do a bad job of it sometimes.
So there's friendly fire.
There's friendly fire. There are grenades that will also kill your teammates. There are these things called stratagems, which you can... There, see, I just dropped... See, oh, and I almost dropped Dude Guy Thing also, but he survived my salvo. There are these things called stratagems, which will basically drop these power-ups from the sky. That can be anything from... You can drop a stratagem that will revive your down teammates. You can drop a stratagem that will give you more ammo, like an ammo pickup. You can drop a stratagem that will, like, do a strafing run. If you are, like, surrounded by enemies, you can drop a lot of them with that stratagem. What's great is those drop from drop pods from a spaceship up in space. And if they land on you, you are just completely destroyed. You get completely splattered. So there's another fun way that you can get accidentally murdered.
You know, I'm going to tell you what my favorite thing about this game is so far.
What's that?
Those awesome shadows.
Yeah, the shadows are really great.
Like, it just looks like really cool. Like, it's got sort of that isometric perspective, which you know, I'm all about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a cartoony look that, you know, has like a lot of fidelity. I love it.
Each the game is broken down into this campaign where you move between different planets, basically fighting in a war against different types of enemies. So this is here I'm helping to I'm helping Earth, or Super Earth is actually what it's titled in this game, by fighting in this war against the bugs. So there's this collaborative element where every time you complete missions, you are helping out this worldwide campaign that everybody is contributing to that affects like how the war is progressing on a global, like real life scale. So this is the best part. After you complete whatever missions you are allotted for the planet, which can range from like activating an anti-air gun or rescuing survivors and leading them to a drop point, you have to get to this shuttle extraction point, which takes usually about 1.5 minutes to kick off, and you have to stand your ground and hold off. And this is where everybody drops all the stratagems that they've been saving up. So you can see we've got a couple of what are those things called? Turrets, automated turrets that will shoot at enemies, but they will also mow your shit down like super fast. That is, I would wager a guess that's the leading cause of death in Helldivers, is if you stand between a turret and an enemy, it's not going to differentiate. It's just gonna tear you apart.
I like that realism in my games, because if you stand between a turret and something else in real life, same thing.
It's very real, and it's also goddamn hilarious. Like, I can't tell you how funny it is when you accidentally kill your entire team, because it's very hard. Like, it's a really difficult, really stressful game, and you have these moments of just like building tension, and then somebody accidentally kills everybody, and like that. That was me getting hit by my own turret, and I don't know, it's really funny in a way that is kind of hard to explain. So we finished this mission. We're waiting for the shuttle to arrive. You also have to worry about your ammo conservation. Whenever you reload, you lose all the ammo that was still in your magazine. So there, the shuttle just landed on a guy and killed him. Dude Guy Thing is like later. I'm like, leave no man behind. I drop a resurrection pod, and then I get on the ship. I don't like wait for him to... I'm not gonna like drag him or whatever, but... I don't like to think of myself as a hero, but if other people want to call me that, I'm totally fine with it.
So it's a 4-player game.
Yeah, here I was just playing online, which it has really, really good online multiplayer, which is awesome because...
Hey, how does that work? How does matchmaking work?
So you have this central hub on your ship where you can upgrade weapons and stratagems, and you can change your outfit, you can change your look, and you'll unlock a lot of that stuff by clearing out planets or by leveling up. There's a leveling structure in the game too. There's a lot of really good progression hooks in the game. And you also have like a war table where you can look at how like the global campaign is going, but then you just have like a teleporter and you can use that to look at a list of games that are going on right now. What's really cool is you actually have a stratagem you can drop while you're playing called an SOS beacon. And when you drop that, it will bump your game to the top of the list. So it'll be more likely that somebody will hop in. Yeah, it's like super smart. Like, I'm not kidding. I really love this game. It's really digestible. Like the planets, the missions that you go on these planets take just like a few minutes to go through, and they are these perfectly condensed, like perfect little twin stick shooter moments, and they're funny and like really, really exciting. This is the upgrade station there. So you get research points whenever you level up, but you can also scour the planet for I forget what they're called, little pieces of salvage, and for every 10 of those you collect, you get another research point. So you can use those to add to like reduce recoil on a weapon or increase damage or add special bonuses to it. Here I'm actually going to upgrade my reinforce, which is the resurrection power, just to reduce its cooldown, because that seems like something I'm going to use a lot of. And these are perks. There aren't a lot of those in the game, but you get them I think just from leveling up. So I have a perk that gives me a laser sight that helps me look around.
So in terms of the balancing of the game, is it even possible to play one person, or are you just going to get wrecked?
It is. No, it is. The game is really smart about that. It has a self-resurrection thing whenever you play by yourself. So basically it's just like somebody else dropped one of those resurrection pods. And for every mission that you accomplish, and there's usually 2 or 3 on each planet, for every mission that you accomplish, you get an extra life, essentially. It's just not as fun. Like, to me, the best part of this game is those 2 people just got completely murdered by my turret. The best part of this game is like trying to surgically shoot around your teammates and not kill them, while also like just being completely swarmed by enemies. Like it really is like, I think it is even a more pure sort of reflection of the idea that Magicka went for, because Magicka, you had that same idea, but it was all about like, oops, I accidentally mixed 2 of the wrong spells and blew up, my whole team. Here it's just like something you are constantly dealing with, because it's just like a part of the game. You have to act really, really fast. Each enemy will, if you leave it alive for too long, will shout off an alarm. And if they do that, it'll bring in even more enemies who can shout off more alarms. So, like, if you don't act quick and shoot shit constantly, you're going to get completely annihilated. So, like, it's this great mix of shooting super quick. The Cape Flourish is a really fun maneuver that people have very organically developed to express excitement. Yeah, it's just there's so much super smart stuff going on. The only thing that's a little bit of a bummer is that, like, the missions... I've run into, like, maybe 6 or 7 different types of missions across all the different planets. And they are, like, a little bit repetitive. Like, hold your ground and don't die, or, get this thing from point A to point B. But
that
honestly,
doesn't stop Destiny from being a hit, though.
That's true. And honestly, this game just moves so fast. You're going in for a few minutes trying to get some research points, trying to get some experience, and aiding to the war campaign. Like, it's just such a great structure. And this is the dance,
The Cape Flourish. So you're playing on PS4. Where else is it coming?
It's also on PS3 and PS Vita, and it's cross-buy, cross-play, cross-save, and cross-chat. It's got all the crosses. Yeah, it's out now. It's $20, and I think it's totally worth it because I've been having a lot of fun with it.